I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Um, I was planning on going to White Castle tonight for dinner, but we got a late start, and I was faced with going to White Castle or doing this live stream, and I didn't do a live stream last night. So they went to White Castle without me. However, they're bringing back burgers for me. So tonight we're going to do a stream. I hope that please do me a favor and give me a 5x5. Just tell me how the sound looks, how sounds, and how it looks. Is it okay? Good to see you, Chili Phil, Barella, Jason P. Buddy, good to see you. 5x5. Thank you, Jason P. Walter, John Burgess, good to see you, man. Bizzle, love you, dude. Been talking about you all day. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I'm spent. You know, it's really funny. I had a thought today. There are times where I feel like I can do this forever. You know, just eat hot stuff. And today I was like, how long can I keep doing this? Just being honest with you. Seems fine to me, buddy. Thank you. Kevin Manis. Good to see you, man. Thanks, Chili Phil. Maria Elena Galladay. Thank you so much for being here and having a bus pass. Thank you for all the bus pass holders. Miss you, Bizzle. Seagull. Good to see you. Thank you, Scooby. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Caleb Drake wants us to know his name is Caleb. Thank you. All right. So, guys, it's 1 hot minute. Tonight is 1 hot minute. It's the first road 1 hot minute we've done. No, I did one in Reno. Please, if you're new to the show, what 1 hot minute is, everybody's going to get something hot, and we're going to eat it together on the half hour. It's 10 after 9 right now. My time at 9:30, we're going to eat something hot. So everybody, split to the fridge, get something hot, chips, peppers, sauce, something. I will be reviewing this from Point Blank Pepper Company. This is their Point Blank Pepper Company Hallow Rings. This is a special edition. So I'll be reviewing these tonight. Good to see you, Charlie and Mary. Thank you for being here. You must have a stomach of steel, Kevin Manis says. I don't know. Sometimes. Whoa, Unexpected says, Dizzy, good to see you. What's the best thing I've eaten so far there? You know what? I got to be really honest with you. I didn't get a chance to really go around and sample much today. There's 3 of us behind the booth, and only 2 of us speak English. So, and the hardest working guy is the one that doesn't speak English. Rich Newton, good to see you. I have to wait for your white cat. Yeah, I have to. Lucky enough to get ours last night. Yeah, Rich. But Rich, look what I do have. This is the one I got from you. This is the one that you sent me. This is the right one, right? I hope it is. I'm very excited about reviewing this. And saw Mindy today, which was so cool. I got some Double Doom, Balake says. I heard it's great. I'm looking forward to trying that. Good to see you, Galactic Yachts. Thank you for being here. Mr. Wolf. Bizzle says, hey, Blake, you ready for 1 hot minute? It's 1 hot minute tonight. 1 hot minute is a very special segment. We do it. We don't advertise. I sort of advertise today if you were on the early live stream. But we do it once a week. It's kind of a surprise. I spring it on you. We all eat something hot. It's a fun thing. So when you get something hot, let us know what you're going to be eating. I will be eating hallowed rings. Very excited about this. Very excited about this. It has Caribbean red hops. It's not regular hops. It's Caribbean red hops. Oh, very excited about this. Buddy, I got a small dilemma because I have a call for a wildfire, but I'll miss some stuff, and it won't be home when I get my 6 hot balls get here. They'll be waiting for you when you get back. Please be safe, and thank you for doing what you do, man. You're a hero. I mean it. Thank you. Or Bizzle or 2 ice cream sandwiches. Can you make it extra hot? They're pretty hot right now, Bizzle. I got some ways that you can spice up the ones that you got. So we'll see what we can do for you, man. Ready to burn, Bizzle, says Balake. I'm having a Tove Satan tonight. Wow, Jason P. Dipping in with the Tove Satan. Drew V, good to see you, man. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great night. We had such a fun time today. Listen, the Skittles challenge we've got. Remember when I did I don't know if you guys saw the video. The first thing I said is, you're not ready for this. You guys don't know how right I was about that. Today we had 13 people on stage. There's a box this big, 4 little cups of freeze-dried Skittles covered in 7-pot Primo. They did the first round. You had 2 minutes to eat the first cup and then a 1-minute afterburn. All right. I got to tell you what happened. Most of them didn't finish the first cup. At the end of round 1, 9 bounced. 9 people tapped. These are, and then the people, Sonny, wicked gallant effort, no joke. And Chris Fergali won. Both of them. I'm not going to say that. You just ask them what the after effects were like. They spent a lot of time horizontal. No lie. They're tough guys. Corey Cadell, good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. There's a lot of stuff you can be doing on a Saturday night. More fun than this. So thank you for hanging out with me. Mindy. There's Mindy Newton. Rich's beautiful bride. Thank you for being here, Mindy. Robert Springs, got some homemade Mexican hot sauce at the flea market today. Florence, South Carolina. Very nice, Robert. Sounds good. I'm going to do yellow devil's tongue. Pretty much a fatella. Yep. Very cool, Dizzy. Bizzle, Toe of Satan looks horrible, but I don't like cinnamon. See, that's the thing. I don't like cinnamon either. I did that. It's one of the first challenges I did for the channel years and years and years ago. It gives you the worst fire hose you're going to have. Anytime you have extract like that, count on it. It's going to come. Mind Games, good to see you, Charles. Thanks for being here. Dennis, my man, how you feeling, dude? Coming back from surgery, man. Are you starting to really get back to where you should be? Thumbs up for the Skittles. The Skittles are brutal, you guys. You have no idea. Could people without teeth eat the Skittles? Absolutely not. Nope. But I'll come up with some things I can send you, Bizzle. I got some stuff that I can send your way. For real. I got some suckers that are stupid hot. Shaped like a skull that we were going to do as a challenge and we didn't, but we've got a bunch made. I'll send you a few of those, bro. Kerfluffle. I'm with you, Johnny. Thank you, Kerfluffle. Larry Cantor. Hey, Johnny, thanks for stopping at our food truck. Larry, you know what I got from Larry? I'm going to save this to the end. I lost the piece of paper, Larry. Oh, no, hold on. Okay, I got it. This is one of the coolest things. I'm going to do this for the review for the 1 hot minute, but I'm going to eat this after the video is over or towards the end of the video. This is something he made. It's a habanero stuffed with cream cheese, shredded cheese, spices, homemade spicy sauce, scorpion powder, and garnished with a fresh habanero slice. Oh, if you knew what this smelled like. And I got that, but I have an empty stomach right now. And if I eat this on an empty stomach, it's going to be a short video. So before this video is over, more than likely, I'm going to have some White Castle burgers, which I'll fire back real quick. And I'll finish with this. This looks decadent. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Larry. We love the heat here in Australia. Yeah, you do, Robert Chater. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Charles, you're going to love those Skittles in the ice cream bar. They're brutal. I'm going capsaicin OD today. Don't do that, Phil. I've done it. It sucks. Seriously, you know what capsaicin poisoning is? Google this. Google what capsaicin. I should Google it for you. Read it to you. Flush face, sweating, hiccups, stomach cramps. A day at the office, every day. You know what I mean? It's capsaicin overload. So just be careful. You know. Oh no, Bizzle got fire hose from Chile. Oh, it's the worst thing. It's so bad. I don't like it. Cody R, I'm also making a hot sauce. I would like to hear what flavors you would like or think needs to go in it. You'd have to let me know what your base is and what your idea, where you want to go. I can just throw flavors out there, but I wouldn't really know what direction you're like. I need to get an idea of what direction you're headed with. Like, is it going to be a fruit-based sauce, vinegar-based sauce? You know, but I'll help you. Wrapped in bacon and smoke. Thank you, Larry. I'm so stoked to eat this, but I got to get something in my gut first or I'm going to suffer. Thank you, Johnny. I would get to try 50% of what I wouldn't get to try 50% I have without you. I got you, Bizzle. You're my bro. Shut up, man. I'm not doing you any favors. You're my brother. You do that for me, wouldn't you? Come on. That's what we do. I got you, dude. I got some cool stuff to send you. You're going to like it. Yeah, thank you, Larry, for real. Yeah, this is such a sick-looking thing, isn't it? I mean, if you could smell it right now, if you could smell this, good Lord, it smells so good. Bacon, can't wait to eat that. The definition of capsaicin is Johnny, says Dennis. Thank you, man. Oh, Chili Phil had terrible calf cramps yesterday. It's awful. Awkward person needs a trim. Yeah. Is what it is, awkward person. Awkward person with an awkward comment. I'm kidding. It wasn't an awkward comment. I get it a lot. Mr. Wolf, why didn't you release the suckers as a challenge? I love candy challenges. I'm definitely going to be ordering the Skittles. Do you know how many challenges Foy and I have made that we never released? We're constantly coming up with challenges. That was one we didn't do it. It's not one we won't revisit. We just didn't do it. One of the problems was, here's one of the problems. It's this big, this thick, and it's so hot that it would take the average person a week to get through. You could not. It's not. Here's the problem. It's so big. You could say you get to keep it in your mouth for 5 minutes. There's a challenge. But you couldn't make it. You got to eat this because it's not that kind of thing. It's this big. It would take you, if you sucked on it and just kept it in your mouth, it would be there for the weekend. So we may do it again. I'm not sure. Jonathan Duarte, you're making me hungry, right? Tell me about it. For real, I think it's so good looking. Greg F. got Fire Rose from Death Nut 3.0. Worst I ever had is from extract. When I did that, drank the whole bottle of plutonium. Wow. I mean, wow. We can laugh about it now. Wolfio, good to see you. Happy Saturday. Smells hot, says Jason Bate. Just turned my smell vision up to 11. Guys, if you don't have your smell vision, go to the App Store. We now have it for Android and Apple. So you're good. Get the 2.0 version. You can a little bit further away. You still get better aroma. When you type it in the App Store, don't put the hyphen smell and the dash of vision. It's just one word. Try to put the dashes. You won't find it. I'm good, awkward person, man. Thank you for asking me. I appreciate that. I've locked hands from Wim Hof method, never from peppers. Maybe it's the hyperventilation that causes it. I've had locked hands a few times. They call it Naga Claw. I've had it a few times. I've been in contests. I'll tell you what, when you're in a contest and you're going head to head with somebody and they get Naga Claw and they're starting to do this and their face is contorted, it's freaky to watch. It's scary. I've been in contests where they've had to feed the person peppers because they couldn't hold them anymore, but the person didn't want to give up. It's crazy. No lie. It's true. Jacob Deathridge ate my first pot of the season last night. Jacob Deathridge, how did you get to, what is this, August 5th? And you're having your first pepper? Are the wheels going to come off? You're going to go hardcore for the rest of the season? What pepper was it, Jacob? Fermented base is orange ghostly jalapenos, 7-pot chocolate, Trinidad Mercury scorpion. Flavors I'm going to add are later. Much love. Okay, so base is it's fermented sauce. I find, you know what would go good with that? I hate to just throw the garlic out, but black garlic is the most savory, most wonderful ingredient. And that looks like black garlic would go really well with that. I could be wrong. You never know. Chili Phil, it was freeze-dried ghost peppers that did it with Reaper jerky. That'll do it, Chili Phil. Peter Vire, good to see you, man. UK, tuning in. On an empty stomach is brutal, Chill. Yeah, Chili Phil. You don't want to do stuff on an empty stomach. You will pay. I'm good, Peter. Thank you for asking me, man. William Ford, good to see you, bro. James Rasmussen. Hey, Johnny, love the content. Trying to build my tolerance after watching your video and had a habanero earlier. Gave me a little stomach pain. Wish I could join you guys tonight. Happy Saturday. It takes time for the stomach. You know, everybody talks about it all the time. It takes time for the stomach tolerance to build. The tolerance in your mouth builds much quicker. So you run the risk of your mouth stroking a check that your stomach can't cash. You know what I mean? You're eating with friends. It's hot. Your friends are freaking out and you're not. You're like, yeah, I can take this. They're shocked. Hey, give me another one. Stop right there. Because what happens is everybody does it. And then you end up suffering. It takes time to build. It does build though. I mean, I rarely get stomach cramps. I get them only when I do something really, really hardcore. Like last week, I had a bunch of cramps all week long just because I did some really hard things. But it's just one of those things. Pepper Popper. Good to see you, dude. Big music and records. See what I did there? Cody R. Sounds like a plan, bro. It does. A couple other things we can talk about. Email me, chasetheat@gmail.com. I'll help you with that. I sign those checks a lot, says Mr. Wolf. Yeah, right? Tell me about it. All right, guys, we are 8 minutes away from 1 hot minute. There's a lot of new people who just joined in. I'm sorry I haven't been talking about it. I forgot. 1 hot minute is a segment we do on Chase the Heat only during live videos. It happens once a week. I never advertise or televise when it's going to happen. We all eat something hot. So everybody get something spicy right now. It doesn't have to be a pepper. It can be just a little bit of sauce, something hot. We're all going to burn together. It can be peppers. It can be anything. If you have spicy Doritos, that's all you got. If you don't have anything, but you have black pepper, the word pepper is there. Whatever you got to do. But get something hot, and then what happens is we do a countdown, and at 9:30, I'm on East Coast time, so it's 9:23 3 right now at 9:28. We do a countdown, and everybody eats something hot at the same time, and we're going to say how hot it is. Cinnamon counts, you bet. We're going to say how hot it is on a scale from 1 to 10. So please do that. I'm going to be reviewing these. Point Blank Pepper Company, my friend Rich and Minnie Newton. They're wonderful people. This is their special one. This has Caribbean red habaneros in it. And this is really, really good. This is a wonderful story. Every time I talk about Rich, I tell this story, but it's worthy of telling again. 7 years ago, almost, Rich sent me some rings, but it wasn't in a jar like this. He was a hobbyist then. The video's still there. You can go back and look. It's beautiful. It's still there. It's history. But I remember doing the video just going, these are great. Like, why are these not in a store? You need to follow your heart. And these are great. I mean, they're like, everybody makes good stuff. You know, like Frank's Red Hot. You know how that got started? He'd make sauce, give it to his friends. They're like, God, that's great, Frank. That's how it started. Honest to God, it's how every hot sauce maker, every hot product maker, that's how it starts. Well, he did this. He was giving it to friends, and like, man, these are great. You see that? Barcode. It's a barcode, people. You don't stick a barcode on a hobbyist jar. They went through the steps necessary and became professional. And their booth is right behind mine. I can peek through and look at them. And they're just great. And it's not a feather in my cap. It's a feather in his cap. He saw it, had a dream, said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to dig deep. And he made it happen. It's one of the coolest things. Dang, I didn't know I just ate my spice guacamole. Jonathan Duarte can eat a little bit more in about 5 minutes from now. All right, guys, if you're just here, that's fine. Awkward. You can do that. I'm eating some golden primatale, but little bites. Your tolerance is crazy, Johnny. Yeah, I get that a lot. I got tank. Oh, you know what? Crap. I got some tank too. That's all right. I'm going with these. I have some great tank from Tom Broom, which is unbelievable. All right. So we are about 4.5 minutes away. So let's get ready. Monk Searcher. I'm going to monk. I made it again. 1 hot minute. Exactly. This is a special thing. You know, there are people that have been following me for 7 years who've never had a 1 hot minute. Do you guys know that? Most of them haven't. You're in the know. This is like the clique. This is my inner circle, kind of. So we're all going to eat something hot today. Bizzle, Dad's church buddy, brought me pickled hobs. I can eat them easy. That was the first pepper I ever ate. I was a hot sauce guy. Listen, man, now you're just a hot guy. Everything is hot. I get it. Oh, and I found the 7-pot watermelon. Just reminded me of something. Mind Games. Charles is going to be doing that tonight. I found a bag of 7-pot watermelon in my apartment. I'm sending those to you, Bizzle. Uncle Bull Cow. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. 1 hot minute tonight, guys. Get your spice. 1 hot minute is happening in 3.5 minutes or so. So get your spicy stuff. Richard Catalina, good to see you. I'm new. What's 1 hot minute? Holy mackerel. Did you ever stop in on the right night? 1 hot minute. I'm going to shake that jar. 1 hot minute is a segment we do once a week, only on a live stream. There's almost 130,000 people that are on the bus, but a small little select few of us get to do this. 1 hot minute is we're going to eat something hot in about 3.5 minutes. Everybody's going to eat something hot together. I'm eating these hallowed rings from Point Blank Pepper Company. Bizzle's going to eat something spicy. Everybody in the chat's got something spicy. So get some spicy chips, hot sauce, or pepper, anything you got. You got something hot in your house. Something. It doesn't have to be a lot. It could be just a little bit, but we're all going to eat something spicy together. Then after we eat it, you're going to put in the chat, like, I'm a 3 out of 10. Here's my 3. So you're going to put in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10 how hot you are. Balake is doing double doomed. It's the first time anybody's double doomed on this. I love having them for 1 hot minute. They're easy and very hot. I got you, Bizzle. I got that package. I'll send it out to you. I don't get back till Monday night or Sunday night late. I'm not going to work Monday because it's been a long weekend, but Tuesday I'll send it out to you. Got some fresh chilies from the garden. Perfect, Richard Catalina. All right, guys, we are rolling in at about 2.5 minutes now. We're going to have our 1 hot minute. Awkward person. If you got pepper, anything, even if it's just like tangy chips, potato chips, anything is going to work. Louisiana Creeper, great name, round 1 distillate, boom. Mindy Newton, does a husband count as my spicy thing? Hey, now. Sure, that counts. He's got a lot of capsaicin in him. You bet. The hottest thing I have is half a T-Rex chili. First year playing. Those are hot chilies. That'll count. Minnie's getting some laughs from the peanut gallery. I love that. I got a lot of hot stuff, says Chili Phil. Noodles says awkward person. Maria says I'm boring, but I got some Chi-Chi's hot salsa. That's not boring. You gotta be kidding me. You got a red bus next to your name. Ain't nothing boring about that. See, Jason P. He agrees with me. He says that's perfect. Nothing boring about it. All right, guys. Here we go. We're getting close. Hans Niemann, great channel. I wish Johnny wouldn't fix so many challenges by moving the food out of the fridge. That's what I do all the time. I told somebody today, they're like, I can't do what you do. I'm like, I fake it. They went, what? I see, yeah, all the videos are fakes, mirrors, and like, they didn't believe me, but okay, LP, I picked jalapenos. I haven't been eating much spicy. Like, you don't have to eat the whole thing. You don't have to burn. We just want to eat something spicy today. It's not, the goal isn't to get cap cramps. So yeah, if you guys, thank you, Dizzy. If you guys have the ability to record this, do it. If you're we're rolling into the last, guys, we're 45 seconds away. If you can pull your camera up and videotape yourself eating your hot stuff, upload a link to that in the comment section so we can all see what you burned with. We are 35 seconds out from eating something spicy. All right. I'm looking at Yellowbird habanero. Awesome, Paul Heaton. You're not, it's okay, Hans. Listen, you know what? In a place like this, if you said something like that, they would get that you were playing with me. Honestly. When you do crazy things, people are gonna say you're not doing it. That's a compliment. All right, 15 seconds out, 10 seconds out. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eat your spicy stuff. Oh, Rich. Rich, Mindy. Oh my gosh. Habanero. Caribbean habaneros. Oh, the taste is so good. All right. Excuse me. These are insanely good. Everybody buy some of this. You will be happy. All right. Chad's at a 1. Larry's at a 3. Bizzle's at a 4-ish. Awkward person stroking it at 6. Maria Elena Galladay is at a 1. You're not boring. Don't say that. Ike D. Buddy, nice Scotch bonnet so far. Maybe at a 3 in the throat. Perfect. Dizzy at an instant 4. Love it. Cabrera Outdoors, habanero down. Let's see. Robert, half a jalapeno at a 2. Charlie Mullins and Mary at a 3. Crackball Ghost Pepper, 2 for special spellcaster. Richard Catalina's at a 7. Dizzy Dragon, they have the Fatali Bite, indeed. We got, let's see, make sure I get everybody. Hang on, I don't want to miss anybody. All right. Richard Catalina's at a 7. Mind Game's at a 1. Paul's at a 4. Cabrera Sports is at a 3. Balaki's at a 2. Jacob's at a 4. Uncle Bulk at a 4. Duarte is at a 1. Awkward Person's rising to a 7. The dang toe has me sneezing. Yeah, I can do that. Cody R still sitting on a heavy 7. Sweet. Lenny Lavington had about 4 drops of Dragon Tail habanero hot sauce, and I'm at a 2. Awesome. Peter Vera's at a 3. Awkward Person is going up to an 8. Oh, he's on his way down. We're good. Buddy moved to a 4 at the tip of the tongue. Monk Searchers at a 2. Don't I sound like I'm telling like a horse race? On the outside, we got Mark Albert's 8 drops of round 1 sitting at a 3. Greg F's at a 4. Awkward Person is now at an 8. Oh my God, he's whining. Not a problem. Richard Catalina's at a 7. His nose is dripping. Awkward Person's at a 12. How can that be? I'm at a 3, said Chili Phil. David Kimball is sitting at Serrano. Beautiful pepper. 3. Real deal, having a Goldie Prawn. Sweet. UTF Apollo Marine. Hey, all. Good to see you. Pepper Popper, 4 to 5 on a Primatali and a Ahi Crystal and Rising. Nice choice. Awkward Persons is on his way down to a 5. Seagull's at a 7 with his ghost pepper sauce. Auctioneer, exactly. Let's see, 5 and Rising for Jason P. It almost sounds like an auction. Exactly. Awkward Persons at a 3. Cabrera, that Thai chili was a hot one. I'm going to have some more of these. This is ridiculous, you guys. Wow. Bear at a 7 with a Scotch bonnet. Thank you, Bear. I don't know if I've seen you on a live on a 1 hot minute before. That's cool. Hang on a second, guys. I got my white capsule here. Stay right here. Really? Yeah. Here. Wow, crazy. Thank you, bro. That works. All right. So now the stream goes on. Cool. All right. You don't know how hot. What on earth is going on here? I'm eating my dinner. I didn't eat dinner today. I didn't eat lunch today. I haven't eaten today. In fact, the only thing I ate today was hot stuff. So that my team went to White Castle and scored me 5 White Castle burgers. The plain, not with cheese, thank you. And these are one of my guilty pleasures. This is like my favorite thing in the world. Who likes White Castle? Where's Ray Ray? Ray Ray would freak out right now. Because Tommy and I went to a White Castle in his town, like 5 miles from him, and he didn't eat it with us. Oh my God, Crystals is kind of like White Castle. Bear, you haven't lived until you have a White Castle. I have to tell you something. My Uncle Clifford, rest his soul, he died about 5 years ago. Wonderful guy. My dad's baby brother. What a good guy he was. Anyway, died young. He got married to Marianne, and all the guys got together. I was 12. I was a boy. I was a little boy. My Tommy was with me. He was like 8. And we went out, and they're like, we're all doing a bachelor party. I'm like, a bachelor party? I'm a kid. I knew that didn't sound good. I knew I shouldn't be there. But we went to White Castle. There was no bachelor party. We went to White Castle, and there was like, I don't know how many we were there, but they bought a platter of burgers. That was my first experience at White Castle. It's such a great thing. You can get these in frozen, And if you cook them the right way, you can almost make them as good as when you get them in the store. Oh. Almost Flair. Good to see you, man. Samuel Clam says the frozen ones don't hit the same. Here's how you do it. All right, trust me on this one. You take 2 of them. They come in the 2-pack. Put them in the freezer or in the microwave. Cook them for 30 seconds, and that's it. Then you take the tops off and remove them. Shut the door and cook them for 30 more seconds. Put the tops back on, and it's pretty close to this. Oh my gosh. These are so good. You have to. It's way better if you do it that way, Samuel. Okay. Remember what this is? Stuffed habanero, cream cheese, shredded cheese, spices, homemade spicy sauce, scorpion powder, and a fresh habanero slice, all wrapped in a slice of bacon. Wow. Larry, are you still here, Larry? I can't tell you how good that is. I'm so glad you're still here, Larry. Larry, are you going to be there tomorrow? Tell me you're going to be there tomorrow. Larry, tell me you're going to be there tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have non-surgical. Sorry. I'm sorry you're not going to be there. I need a baker's dozen of those. I could sit back and eat. Those are so good. Oh my gosh. The, it's not just the flavor. There's a great texture thing going on, and there's heat, and there's this barbecues and the bacon. I can't believe I only got one of those. But I can't tell you the ratchet things that I would do to have a plate of those right now. I'm not even fooling you. That is so good. I can't believe I'm only eating one of those. Like, I'd way rather have that than White Castle. That was so good, Larry. I'll have another White Castle. Guys, we have a family-friendly chat. I noticed that there's been a deleted comment. Please be kind. Kids watch this, so don't say things you shouldn't. Don't say something you wouldn't want to say in front of my mother. Okay? I appreciate that. Larry, how do you need to figure out a way to flash freeze those and put them in stores. I could eat those all day. Awkward person, you're pushing the envelope. You got to be nice, or I'm going to block you. I don't want you to keep Charles busy deleting comments you shouldn't be saying. So let's play right, play nice, or I'll put you in timeout. I don't want to do that, but I will. Ever tried a Texas Twinkie? I've done some Twinkie challenges where I injected it with tincture. So that's the only Twinkie I've done. We can try to do something like that. Larry, if you could somehow, if you could buy these in the store, frozen, like in the frozen section, not these, this thing here, that's a winner. Good Lord. That flash freeze them or something. Like, I don't care. If you froze that and then heat it up, it's still going to be devastatingly tasty. It will. I love these. You know what? Look at this. A little habanero on my burger. That's how to do it. Ah, my fingers are sticky. I hate that. Give me 2 seconds. I hate having my fingers sticky so bad that if I see a little kid with his finger sticky, I got to walk away from him. I can't even look. It freaks me out. What's so tasty? The seasoning of the meat, all of it. There's the barbecue, just the bacon. It's just, you know what? It's just, think about this: barbecue sauce, where is it? Hang on a minute. Where did I put that? It's right here. Hold on. It's just every good flavor in the world. You got shredded cheese in there, cream cheese. The cream cheese texture is such a good thing. But you got the bacon, you got the sauce, you got the ridiculous. Really, really good. Had I known you were out there, Larry, this morning, my whole day would have been different. Bear, do you just bring peppers around with you wherever you go? When I have them, yeah. I'd rather have a pepper and not need it than need a pepper and not have it. Galaxy, when my mom was pregnant, she created spicy food that stayed with me. No way. Galaxy, I'm going to tell you a story. This is a true story. My mom will verify this. When my mom was pregnant with me, she craved, this is the strangest thing in the world, scrambled egg and pepper sandwiches. She ate one every single day when she was pregnant with me. So maybe that had something to do with it. Yeah, Bisley, you can put them in the freezer. It's weird. You know what? The freeze-dried things are weird because you're having a product from a certain kind of texture that's completely different. And that we like Jello. We have freeze-dried Jello. Everybody knows Jello, right? These are cubes. And when you bite it, it's just kind of You guys are going to love it. All right. UTF, Apollo Marine. Hey, Johnny, you don't need to carry peppers. You can cry them out. Only the left side of my mouth is on fire. That happens. You probably chewed it on just the left side. Look at that. Maria, when I eat pizza, I have to wipe my hands after every bite. Totally hate. Me too, man. I'm telling you what. I didn't even do a good enough job on this hand. Bums me out. Doc, good to see you, man. You'll be back next year. I hope I'll be back. I'm not quite sure if I will, Larry. My whole world is changing a lot, so I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future. But we don't have White Castle, but we got Crystal. There, you know what? You say that it's just not up to par. They're pretty good. Listen, if you couldn't get you don't have a White Castle, you have a Crystal. That does the trick for you, right? Like if I couldn't get to a White Castle, but there's a Crystal, I'm pretty happy. I'd be happy with that. But yeah, these are better. Oh, that was so this thing right here. Really good. All right. Here's what I'm going to do, you guys. Zach Peterman is my man right there. That guy's a rock star. I don't know if you know that. Do you guys know Zach Peterman? There may be other Zach Petermans. That's the one and only Zach Peterman. I'm not kidding either. Because you'll hear Zach Peterman. This is the real one. Here right now. That's him. In the chat right now. Zach Peterman. Pretty cool. Missed the first 40 minutes of it. It's okay, Bill Court. Sorry, dude. It's okay. Anthony Beatti. What about pickles and ice cream? I don't know. That's a pretty weird one. I bet somebody could make it in such a way that would be spectacular, but it's a weird one. Mr. Salty. Howdy, Mr. Scoville. Hope you're having a blessed day. I am. Thank you. It was a great day. I was on my feet too much. I'm sore. I'm old. For the first time today, I started thinking to myself, how long can I do this? For real. But it is what it is. Todd R., dude. Love your content and your philosophy. Ordered 4 of the freeze-dried. What is my philosophy? I didn't know I had philosophy. I had philosophy class, and I didn't really do very well in it. I had a problem with my philosophy professor. Funny story. You want to hear a funny story in college? I'll tell you a funny story. I had a philosophy professor named Wilcox. His last name was Wilcox. This is a true story. Theater-style seating. Like 300 or 400 people in this class, right? And I was a freshman, which means I really wasn't too concerned about class, you know. So I was late, and I was the last guy to get there. And I go up, and there's like it's like you're watching a movie, but there's a guy in front talking. So I sat in the front like an idiot. So I'm sitting there, and on the chalkboard, a big giant chalkboard. He's got he drew a picture of like a truck that a kid would draw. You know, like it looks like a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. I mean, it's just square boxes, but they were identical. 2 trucks that were identical on the chalkboard, tires and everything. And he goes, "I need a volunteer." And I don't volunteer for anything, you know, not in a classroom. If they say, "Hey, we got a pepper. Who wants to volunteer?" I would do that. But I'm not volunteering for this. So he points at me and goes, "Come up here." So I come up there, and he goes, "Pick one of the trucks." I said, "Which one?" He goes, "Anyone you want, pick one." I said, "Okay, that one." He goes, "Why'd you pick that?" I said, "I don't know." He goes, "You do know. Why'd you pick it?" I said, "I don't know why I picked it. You said to pick one. I pointed at that." He goes, "No, you know why you picked that. Why'd you pick it?" I said, "I don't know why. There are 300 people watching this whole thing transpire." I said, "I don't know why I picked it. You asked him to pick one. I pointed there first." He goes, "No, but you know why you picked it." I said, "I'm going to smack you. You keep it up. I don't know why I picked that." And I got in trouble for that. Big trouble for that. But it didn't go well. So I didn't have a good time in philosophy class. So I don't know what my philosophy is. Did you ever answer what my philosophy is? I don't know. I think if I had to assess, it's just to be a nice person. You know, life's too short to be a jerk. That's kind of it. Dennis, my chest doesn't hurt much now. Man, I'm so glad. Seriously. My dad, he had open heart surgery, and, you know, they crack your chest open. It's just a nightmare, man. It's just like, here's the weirdest thing. You don't realize that's the greatest battle you'll ever fight. I mean, you may not be like throwing punches or a spear or anything, but that's a battle you're fighting, man. My hat goes off to you. I'm praying for you, Dennis. Bahamian goat is the best Scotch bonnet. I've got the most gorgeous Bahamian goat in the truck right now. It is incredible. You have no idea how beautiful it is. It was grown by, man, I can't remember who grew it, but I'm going to eat it tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I'll let you know who grew it. Um, I have a good mindset. It's important, Dennis. Mindset, how you go into it, that's everything. Why did you pick that one? Siegel wants to know. I don't know. It was weird. He was totally, and then it gets weirder. Listen to this. Fast forward 10 years, 6 or 7 years. I'm in Boston at a party in this hotel with a friend of mine who was in the class with me. She was in the same class with me. She's a psychologist. We're in this, the elevator door opens up, and he's standing there. I went, Professor Wilcox. He just looks at me like he doesn't know me. And he's an unusual guy, unusual looking. He's not like you're going to say, maybe it's not him. It's Will. I said, Professor Wilcox. He acted like he's not. I'm not. You're thinking of somebody else. I went, whatever, dude. I almost got a fist fight with you in class at UVM. You're Wilcox. And he just looked at me and denied being Wilcox. Strangest thing in the world. There's no way it wasn't him. There's just no way it wasn't him. I remember. Mario Ibarra, speaking of health, do you think all of the hot peppers you eat are healthy? Yeah, absolutely. There are so many health benefits to eating peppers, it's absurd. Look, I'm 107 years old. I don't look it, do I? No, I'm not really 107, but they really are good for you. They're loaded with vitamin C. They're wicked, tremendous antioxidant. It boosts your immune system. It boosts your metabolism. It's a great fat burner. It's a great painkiller. The only drawback is that you get cramps if you eat too many of them. But if you go at it intelligently, you can beat that too. So yeah, there's no drawbacks. There's no drawbacks to eating peppers. You know what I mean? It's not like there's no drawbacks. I'm a better person because I eat peppers. I had somebody say my skin is amazing. I don't think I have great skin, but they said it must be the peppers. Yeah, when you had the health scare, I remember being like, nah, capsinoids has his back. Yeah, that was scary though. I got to tell you something. That was a horrific month. Horrific. One of the worst months of my life. Solid month. It was just nightmarish. I didn't like thinking about it. Wish you hadn't brought it up. I'm going to change the subject if you don't mind. Johnny, how has your health been since your scare? Tremendous. The problem that I had now is not a problem now. I feel great. I feel healthy. You know, I got issues. I'm not young, and I played hard when I was a kid. You don't understand. I broke so many bones, and I was in so many horrific car accidents and really bad collisions skiing, and I played football for 4 years. So, considering all the things I did growing up, it's amazing I'm as good as I am right now. Of course, you don't see it when the camera's off. You don't see how much I'm hurting. Like in the morning when I get up, like we drove for 7 hours. We stopped the van to get the truck to get out. I get out. It's like I'm walking like I'm 110 years old, and they jump out of the car. They're fine. So it is what it is. Rusty or Rush. Look at that, Russellford Shackleford. You know what that used to be? Rusty Shackleford was my alias for years. First time watching. Do you grow? I do not grow, but I'm going to. I have acquired all the seeds that I'm going to grow. I got something really great planned for my. Here's the sad part. None of you guys here. If you're really young, if anybody in the chat's really young, you may be able to benefit from this. But anybody that's my age, you probably won't. By the time I die, but before I die, I'm going to have my 20 all-time ultimate favorite peppers selected, and we're going to grow them. Bree and I are going to grow them. All right. So when I die, my dad was cremated. I'm going to be cremated. I don't want to be buried. So when I die, they're going to cremate me, and Bree is going. And this is not a morbid thing. This is a really cool thing. She's going to grow peppers, and part of the ashes is going to be in the peppers, and she's going to have Johnny Scoville soul peppers. And so those that are around after I'm gone, you're going to have a chance to get Johnny Scoville soul peppers grown in my ashes. And I'm sorry, I think that's as cool as can be. If somebody thinks that's morbid, I'm a weird guy. Sorry. I can't wait. Yellow pods are my favorite, Swifty Spice. Although I will tell you, chocolate pods are really running up the list of my favorite things. Not even joking. For real. It is good for high blood pressure. Decimator. If you have high blood pressure, they have cayenne pills. Thins your blood out. It's good for you. Well, I don't want you to like gargle with the dirt that the peppers are grown in, Barry. You just need to eat the pepper. Listen, some people are going to say it's creepy and weird, but some people are going to be like, I want those peppers. So that's what we're going to do. So if you're young, if you're in your 20s and you're watching this, you can buy peppers grown in my ashes at some point. Is that even legal? Sure, it's got to be. I'm going to be doing it in Australia. What are they going to do? Shoot in the backyard. It'll be illegal. Legal as can be. Of the dawn, I'm going to eat you. Indeed. Well, you'll eat. My spirit will be all in this. Just imagine one red pepper hanging from a branch in the ashes. I don't think it's a morbid idea. I think it's as cool as can be. And after a career spanning 15 or 20 years doing what I do, tell me that's not the perfect ending. Tell me that's not the perfect ending. I think it is. Anthony Beati, Australia is still in my future. I've had people in Australian government trying to help me, and they've been shut down. My next step is hiring an immigration attorney. But I will get there because I'm not disqualified. They're just being jerks. I have a friend who knows a person in Australia who knows Ollie North. 80-year-old dude, knows people all over the Australian government. He emailed immigrations, and they shut him down like that. It is what it is. I don't know. So I'm just not going to give up. If the worst comes to worst, I'm going to move her here, but we're going to be together. So, but either way, no matter what happens, when I croak, you're getting soul peppers. It is what it is. It's very possible. Well, it's a great idea. It says, I am gift bearer. I am planning on doing something like that with my previous dog's grave. That's pretty cool. He was weird. You know, when Tommy and I made the drive, I helped him move from Reno to Tucson. And when we drove there, my dad's ashes were between my feet the whole time. It was weird. When he first died, I knew he was going to be cremated. My mom said, would you like some of his ashes? I went, no. He's not here anymore. He's in heaven. I'll see him again, but I don't need his ashes. But I've changed. I want some of his ashes. Isn't that weird? I don't know why. I don't know how I'm gonna get it done, but I'm gonna have a guitar pick made with part of his ashes in a guitar pick. I'm gonna do that. And if I can find a guy that can do it, I may make a business of that. I think it'd be a good idea. What stats do you get from eating salt peppers? I don't know. Maybe you'll increase your tolerance. Depends on what peppers you're gonna eat. I pretty much know what they're gonna be. So I really will be down under, Charles. Exactly. What a great line. That's perfect. Lemmy Audio, I'm sorry you had your trouble today, bro. Believe me, I've had that happen. What happened is he went down to his camera overheated and he lost something he was filming. He drove a long way to get it. It sucks, It's a bummer. Count me in, Mr. Wolf says. Please don't die for a very long time. I think I'm going to be around for a while. I feel healthy. I don't know. We'll see. Nobody sits around, nobody, I don't know. I don't think about you guys need to know something. I'm not worried about dying, not even in the slightest. I'm really not. I'm not in a hurry to do it. I'm not looking forward to it. But it absolutely is not something I'm concerned about. I've not had the double doomed yet, Joe, but I'm going to. I hear it's just a monster. Guys, we're almost done. We have about 3 more minutes, and we're going to wrap it up. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. You know what? I still have one more White Castle. It's cold. I don't care. It's a White Castle. Dropping onions. Dizzy, you're going to tell the story of what matters on the grave is the dash in between. I was going to tell you that? Was I? I don't remember. Here's the thing. I used to know somebody. I still know somebody. He was a pastor of a church. And then one day I was watching him, and he said, it was funny. He said, on my tombstone, there are 2 dates. The first one is, and he said what the date was. The second date's not there yet. And until that date is on there, I'm invincible. And I used to have that mindset. And then at one point, it happened a few years ago, I had this paradigm shift, and it felt like such an arrogant look at life. like I'm invincible. It just seemed really arrogant. And at the time, I latched onto it. It was like, yeah. But then after time, I felt it was kind of arrogant. So, so a different way to look at it is on my tombstone, there are two dates. Neither one of them matter. The day I was born doesn't matter, and the day I die doesn't matter. But that dash in the middle is everything. That dash in the middle is everything. And I'm working on my dash. That's it. See you in the morning, Rich and Mindy. I love you guys. This is so good. Here's the thing. If you worry about, yeah, I agree with you, Wolf. If you think about stuff from your past, you're bringing problems from your past and making it a problem today. Doesn't make much sense, right? If you worry about what's coming, you're worried about problems that don't exist yet. You're taking on problems that don't exist yet. So what you do is you worry about today. You know, be like a dog. Dogs don't know tomorrow. They don't remember yesterday. They live in the moment. We should be more like dogs. I'm sorry you're scared, Dennis. Dizzy. I really am. Really? I think there was a time I was younger. I might have been a little more nervous about it. Before my dad died, he said something amazing. We were talking about death. And he said, just when the caterpillar thought his whole world was going to end, he became a butterfly. That's all. I got no fear at all, not even a little. And I don't look forward to it, but I know that I'll see my dad and my family again, which is really great. Oh man, can I tell you how good those White Castle burgers were? But better than the White Castles was that thing Larry made me. Holy mackerel. Well, I tell you, it's good. You have no idea how good it was. All right, I got to wrap it up, guys. We're right straight up. Look at that. Osiris Dean, whatever that is. Osiris Time says, and the butterfly got eaten by a Frenchie. Wow, it's okay. I've had days like that too. It did get deep, Dizzy. You brought it up. You're the one who made me talk about the dash. I wasn't going to talk about the dash. I don't ever remember saying, hey, I'm going to talk about the dash. But you said I did, so I talked about the dash. All right, we're done. I love you guys a lot. Let's be kind to somebody tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some live streams at the event. They have better Wi-Fi at the event than there is in this dingy hotel. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have some live streams for you. I'm going to do some. There's going to be 3 or 4 bus pass. In addition, every other night we do a live stream. Like tonight's everybody. Tomorrow is just the bus pass. There's going to be 3 additional bus pass videos this week over and above the live streams. So just so you guys know. But let's be kind, all right? Tell someone you love them, all right? Because life's too short not to. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Rich, I love you, man. Bizzle, all of you guys, you're my friends. I love you. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Johnny Scolo. This was Chase the